Welcome to another Boltz Auction Company virtual preview. This one here for you on March 24th. That's Monday as always, and that is going to start at 2 p.m. Doors open at 1:30, and we've got an exciting one for you folks. Here's Carl to tell you some more.
Hi everyone, welcome to Boltz Auction Company. We're going to get into the Monday sale, but before we do, I wanted to point out some of our showcase items that are coming up for a special catalog auction that we have on April 12th, Saturday. It'll be featuring the estate of Robert F. Groff Jr., as well as carnival wares from the Redmonds of Lancaster. We have this also beautiful 1940s, restored, I should say, beautiful Art Deco candy machine. You can see some of these wonderful things and beautiful art and bronzes that'll be featured in that auction coming up. If you stop by our preview this Sunday from 3 till 5, you'll get to preview that as well as what we have to feature in Monday's sale. I want to point out that we have a lot of really quality, well-maintained, mid-century design furniture here. Chrome chairs, period sofa here. We have the Knoll Company, Knoll Studios, Tulip chairs, and a beautiful dinette set right here. So this is just a wonderful opportunity to get your hands on a well-maintained mid-century furniture in this sale. We have Parson's tables and Parson's chairs in this auction. You'll find a lot of accessory pieces like this rolling mid-century cart. There you go. And then we have Oriental rugs. I want to point out beautiful Lollipop lamp here. This is a mid-century era Lollipop floor lamp. We have some newer or Victorian furniture included in the sale here. You'll find a little bit of a mix. Beautiful marble tops, antique lighting. Down here, I want to highlight this gorgeous mid-century tea cart or service cart, rolling cart again. You got all kinds of interesting pieces on this to look at. Nice quality again, solid wood dinette sets in the sale. We have a bookcase behind you there, David. And this is designer John Stuart, New York, period mid-century furniture right here. You just can't beat the quality and the condition that you're going to find here on this sale. So all this furniture you can bid on live here. You can bid online. Go to boltzauctions.com where you can find these cataloged items both live and online there. We're going to go down this way here if you'll follow me here. We have mid-century lighting again here. Yeah, and then we also have your founders at Etagere from the 60s. Again, just really nice pieces mixed in with rosewood furniture. This is contemporary West Elm, but I don't want you to forget to look at this gorgeous mid-century Danish table in beautiful condition. Look at the lines on the chairs. And look at the condition of period seating right there. We've got the entertainment center here, or sideboard rather. Danish, again, just wonderful, wonderful looking style with this. Another Danish cupboard, if you will, or hutch. This is an unusual little Danish piece right here where you lift up the top. You would find your stereo components in here. Got timbre doors on the lower side there, and a little record cabinet. So there's an unusual little entertainment center from the period mid-century. Down the middle here, we've got a little bit more contemporary furniture for you. You'll be able to buy bedroom suites in the auction. We have living room, dining room furniture. You'll find office furniture. Here's a little vintage, it's a bar here. It's not too heavy, so if you're having a party or something and you want to keep that in storage and just bring it home for your entertainment time, some wonderful nice pieces like that.
Rest down there, vintage footrests, cool.
Yeah, so come out Sunday, 3 to 5, and preview this, or get here on Monday. We'll have good food for you, and an opportunity to start bidding starting at 2. Our doors do open at 1:30. We have a collection of jewelry here, a lot of vintage costume jewelry, and then we get into some better sterling items and some gold in the sale, pocket watches, etc. David will show you a little bit of a preview with the trays that we have to offer you. And all the jewelry is up at 3:15, approximately 3:15. These are approximate times that we like to get into our showcases. We have 2 auctioneers selling simultaneous most of the beginning of the auction. So you'll have an opportunity to partake in whatever it is that you're interested in: coins, jewelry, sterling flatware.
You got some cool coins in this sale, some silver, and some numismatic rarities there as well. Got some full, complete Lincoln set books. Those are complete sets down there, which are interesting. And of course, our one stamp thing fell down in front of it, but the photos are on auctionzip.com, so feel free to hop on over there and check that out.
Here's a little preview of some beautiful Lancaster artists here, the Blythe Glass Studios, and we have Russell Bowles here. Some of you may know that name, Angie Slope and others. This is featured items that are going to be included in our fine art auction, and that's coming on May 22nd. So keep your eye out for Lancaster's arts there. Collections of advertising will be coming up soon enough. This will be a very massive advertising collectible auction. So if you have any advertising vintage collections that you would like to consider for our auctions, contact us for an evaluation, and we'll be happy to fill you in more on that. Now, back to the Monday sale. We have a collection of clocks in this gallery here that will be sold, nice antique clocks, advertising for tobacco, etc. Across the front tables here, we have a mix of vintage glasswares from the 50s, 60s era. A lot of paper goods, ephemera, pottery, and things like that.
All right, we'll just take them down the line here on the table. Try to go as slow as possible. However, like I said, there are photos, about 750 photos, in fact, on auctionzip.com or gotoauction.com. Feel free to hop over there and check those out by searching that, along with Boltz Auction Company. As Carl always says, you got to look low and high at Boltz Auction Company. We have things in all places. Certainly a great selection here for everyone.
In this showcase over here, David, we have, again, some more art glass and pottery from sort of mid-century era there. We have figurines, and then you'll find a lot of really nice stemwares, barwares, and so forth. If you're an entertainer, you're going to enjoy some of these pieces that you'll find in the auction coming up. We have a collection of artwork.
This Pavoni espresso maker. We do have another one in our online catalog as well with the box and everything. But there will be 2 of those. Definitely a cool vintage find.
We got a lot of original artwork in the sale here. You'll find some really modern pieces, and then you have your Oriental pieces in here. You got a lot of decorative Wedgwood and decorative china. We got crystal from Waterford and other locations. Some very fine pottery here. Don't know the artist's name on the pieces here, but take a look at how nice and delicate these pieces are. Just a beautiful, beautiful jarred in here. And then the picture, I'm not saying it right. Okay, then we got copper. Saying too much. I'll let you have a look. And I think the pictures tell more of what we have here in the crystal line. Stemware. I do really like this elegant French. These are made in France. These are beautiful wines in here. All this is made in France glassware. You've got a little bit older items in this area. And one of the things that I found in this is 1920s, 1925 and 1929 Manor Township High School. And what's interesting when you flip through these is our our yearbooks haven't changed a lot in format, but what is neat in the older ones is when you can get back to where advertising starts, and you can see some of the early Lancaster advertisers in here, and so on. I was also impressed when I opened this one up from 1925. It was they in the yearbook they were featuring a snapshot of their school buses, which is kind of interesting. I guess they were proud to have school buses back in 1925. Anyway, enough about that. We have Pyrax and vintage collections in here. A lot of ephemera. These early cookbooks are really fun when you get into looking at the 1950s. These little Hershey and other manufacturers like Electrolux. Just a lot of beautiful artwork from there. 1940s Armstrong pattern book. This is a pretty neat book in nice condition. I don't know how rare they are, but you look inside here and you got some really nice flooring design in here. And there's a lot of Art Deco flooring styles in there from the 1940s. That's a really interesting book here. So you got that to look at, and you got some stoneware down below. Prussian glass, and then we get into some beautiful cranberry glass and ruby agate wares and things like that. We got some holiday decor. Again, want to focus on a lot of the original artwork that we have in the sale. Looks really good. I tried to keep some of the mid-century style with some of the artwork that we have in here. So if you're coming down because of the mid-century style that we have, you won't want to overlook the fine art. So you want to show them around the tables here, David?
Any specific pieces you wanted to point out on that?
Well, over here, this is fun. I know how much mushrooms seem to be popular right now,
Very
but
mushroom.
this is a nice vintage mushroom mug set, trays.
Got some lucite stuff there.
Yeah, a lot of kitchenwares with the mushroom design on it.
Got some McCoy pottery.
Yeah, check out these vintage linens here too with the mushrooms on them. These little tea towels and so forth. And then you've got, and I believe these are never used. So those are neat finds. Got a lot of yellowware, contemporary yellowware, and some older yellowware in here. Venetian transfer decorated. That's a cute little dog plate there. Got some nice, a lot of nice yellowware in this collection. Coming soon in our sale, 2 weeks in April 7th will be our sale following this one. We will be offering a lot of Black Americana. So if you have a chance, you can look at this online once we post it, but you can see it on Sunday if you make it down. Here's part of the end of our showcases here. We have a lot of toys. This is a really neat tramp art piece right here. I love tramp art decoration for that little frame, and that soldier, I believe, is from the 1890s, perhaps. Egg scales, Mr. Peanut.
Cool.
Let's take a look at some of the fun stuff we have in this side, David. I like these old Secret Squadrons, Captain Midnight in there. You got little Daisy books, all these little toy Western gun collection. In here, you're going to find a little bit of a Roy Rogers collection. And then here's a promo, I guess, that Quaker Puff Wheat and rice cereal would have probably produced.
Yeah, they used to
You've got
send
these
in their-
little movie reels in there.
Send in the
You got
box
these
tops.
very cool looking rings.
They are decoder rings.
Decoder
rings, yeah. Those are interesting pieces. Got some other toys in there. And some dishware, and then we'll move over to our online catalog.
Yeah, our online catalog starts up here on number 1. This, when we say online, it starts at 5:30 p.m. And that'll be your opportunity, if you're not at the auction, that you can participate live online. These are vintage mid-century lights. Love to see them lit up. They're electrified. And then you've got this wonderful little bear here, made in occupied Japan. Give him a whine and see what he does. He's going to move around. He's cute. Got the president's book here, right there. Our presidents. Nice early book.
Some fractional currency. Some other McCoy pottery.
It's a nice little Stipe mouse.
Yeah.
And we got a beautiful bisque antique doll here with asleep eyes. She's a big girl. There you go.
Yeah, but our doll expert says these are some really nice.
That's a nice
Especially
one.
with that age.
You got a good clock down here and a ship clock. Let's open this back up.
Yeah, U.S. shipping board was only around for a few years, I believe late 1800s. And so we've got also an Ansonia clock, I believe, regulator clock. And this is the other Pavoni espresso maker. Does come with a box. Looks like it's in next to new condition, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and so this one is Arabia, I believe is how that's pronounced. Arabia. Nice mid-century mushroom decorated enameled bowl. Dansk ice from the mid-century era.
Little Fire King.
Little Fire King, a refrigerator bowl, if you will, or loaf pan. And then we have this wonderful spatterware here with the cannon design and a peafowl. And I got Lalique glass and Steuben. This is a beautiful little set. If you're looking for a gift for somebody, treat yourself to it. And that would make a nice item to own. Excellent. Now, don't forget the carnival wheels that we have here. I was told that the ones with the rims, the bicycle rims, were also used at Rocky Springs Park, and then later Redmonds used them in their carnivals. Right. So we have 2 more wheels for this auction, and then I will point out we have a nice grouping of Redmond material. Their novelties and other goodies will be featured in our April 7th auction, and some of the bigger wheels will be included in our Saturday catalog sale on April the 12th. Hey, following our sale of furniture upstairs, we do have more furniture down below. And on our catalog, you'll find this vintage bowling alley game from Chicago Coin. It lights up. It's going to need somebody to do a nice work over it to get it fully functional. But there's a vintage bowling game. If you're into arcades, you know what you like. Yeah, and then we found in the same household this beautiful Robin's Egg Westinghouse. And a nice size. Look at that. It's clean. Had it plugged in. It was cold. It was running. Believe it to be okay. Now we have West Elm mid-century stylized chairs that are 4 chrome. A lot of good chrome shelving in this sale. Over here you got a beautiful desk, corner cupboards. You got, this is a Stickley piece. It is an entertainment center, but it's such good quality. If you wanted to, you could repurpose this, make it more of an armoire if you wanted that cabinet. Certainly worth the value with the quality of Stickley. Over here we have some adjustable beds in very fine condition by Tempur-Pedic with the king-size headboard. You're going to find a big variety of twin and queen-size beds offered for sale inside. And then we have a variety of dressers and tables and a little bit of a mix of other types of furniture in here. We mentioned the office furniture, nice contemporary stylized desks in here and cabinets. And then again, a lot more shelving. We got a lot of folding chairs here. These are nice vintage folding sets right there.
Yeah, great condition.
Yeah, I'm going to get over on this side and point out that not only do we have the mid-century, but we have a beautiful collection of tools, assorted power and electric tools here. Lots of files and Craftsman, name brand. You got your sand blaster here. This goes along as the tank. You're going to find welders in here, compressors in this sale, all kinds of table saw, beautiful metal band saw right here. We got more welders right here. Is a MIG welder. You're going to find a lot of tool and die and other a good variety. If you're a tool person, you want to check this sale out. We got some outdoor tools in the sale. Got some beautiful Craftsman chests, vintage Coca-Cola up here on that. Again, these are all full of tools. We sell them by the shelf when we come down. People like to know that they're going to get the complete shelf when they bid, starting at a $5 level and going with the bid up. We have a lot of interesting books here, mostly wildlife and nature on that shelf. And then we're gonna have a mix of silver plate, clocks. You'll find artwork down here. You'll find decor, housewares. You're gonna find a little bit of the more common items that are less of the higher end value that you can certainly utilize. We like to recycle, repurpose, and reuse here at Boltz Auctions. So you'll find a lot of actually good stemware here too that is actually really nice quality. Flatware sets, etc. This is, again, you're going to find some art candles and other things. More tools and wooden wares. You're going to find holiday decor in the location. I should have had the lights on for you, David. I'm going to hit that light switch. You can tell more.
Yeah, and we've got these beautiful Pepsi and Coca-Cola trays. Certainly no junk at Boltz Auction Company. Everything is good. Look low and high. We've got this cool Disney television. Look at that vintage piece.
Yeah, a lot of electronics down here. You'll find decorator lamps. You're going to find outdoor and indoor decors, clocks. Yeah, all kinds of unusual.
Got
Is that
beanie
the-
babies, all kinds.
The guy from Eaton Park, is that what we have there? Oh, check that little guitar out. Speaking of guitars, we are working on our music auction catalog now. So, well, if you got any guitars or rock and roll albums, amplifiers, vintage or good quality stereo equipment, that's the type of thing that will go in our music auction that we're working on right now for May.
And that is open for drop-off any Tuesday from 9 to 4.